Okay guys, I'm gonna share with you one of my trade secrets, and this is something when I get asked to come into a business, this is one of the first things I look for because it brings instant profit and it can be turned on in seconds. And this is something that by the time you're done watching this video, you can make an impact on your profits immediately. So let's jump into it. So today I want to talk to you about upsells and cross sales, and before you give up on this, hear me out, okay? Upsells and cross sales are probably the most powerful way to instantly grow your profits. But there's a misconception. A lot of shops, a lot of businesses out there think to themselves, wait a minute, those are sleazy, those are cheesy, I don't want to be the person that upsells. So let me share the story with you. This is a paradigm shift that absolutely changed my perception of why upsells are so important. So a family friend came into one of my shops to get his VW fixed. And what had happened is somebody had backed into the quarter panel of his VW and we needed to do the repair, and it was going through insurance. And so a little while later, I knew it was at one of my stores getting fixed, and I hadn't really checked in on him, but I heard that Royce ended up in the hospital because he had an accident at the body shop. So of course I'm like, oh my goodness, like that's my fault. He just had his car fixed at one of my shops. So lo and behold, he had a broken hip and femur. And so I go into the hospital and there's Royce laying up in bed, and I'm feeling just terrible because he obviously fell in our parking lot or got hurt at one of our shops, and I'm like, Royce, what happened? I knew you had brought your car in to get fixed, but I didn't realize you got hurt. And he said, oh no, I didn't get hurt at your body shop, I got hurt at another body shop. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, yeah, I mean, you guys fixed the quarter panel, but I also had a scrape on the front bumper, and so I took it to another body shop to get fixed, and that I fell in their parking lot. And I'm like, well, why didn't we just fix it for you? He's like, well, I thought you didn't fix it. I mean, you guys on check, and you even pointed out the pre-existing damage, but you never even offered to fix it. So I thought maybe you guys don't fix small damage, you only fix collision work. So by not upselling that customer, we put them in a terrible position. We put him in the position that he had to be inconvenienced to try and find another solution to fix a scrape in the bumper. Okay, and so breaking down this misconception that upsells can be bad if done properly. Upsells can be not only the most profitable thing in your business, but it can absolutely help your customers. Okay, absolutely. So let's jump into it. I'm going to share with you the 2 human triggers that are essential to helping customers want to get those upsells done. See, when we started offering people upsells, we had a very low take rate. That meaning that very few people would take us up on it. We'd say, oh, we saw you had a scrape in your front bumper. Do you want to get it fixed? And a few people would say yes, but the majority said no, until we use the human triggers of scarcity and urgency. So scarcity and urgency. So scarcity is something that is only around for a short amount of time, and urgency is I need to act now because this offer is going away. Here's how it works. In a traditional form, what you'd say is, oh, I noticed you had a scrape in your front bumper and it's normally about $900 to fix that. Do you want to get it done? There's no real scarcity, there's no real urgency. So if we change the script just slightly where we say, oh, Mr. Jones, I noticed you had a scrape in your front bumper. Now I priced it out. It's normally $1,000 to paint that front bumper. However, because the vehicle's here and because we've already got the paint mixed and we've already got the paint booth fired up, why don't I go ahead and save you a little bit of money? We can get that front bumper fixed for $795. And while the vehicle's here now, you can always get it fixed later for $1,000, but this is a great way to save you some money here now. From a behavioral science standpoint, customers are more afraid of making the wrong decision than they are of spending money. So this puts them in the position like, wow, this person's really helping me out. I need to take them up on this. Makes sense, right? So that's using scarcity and urgency. So let's unpack why upsells are so powerful for your business. See, the accounting side of the house says that if you upsell anything that you upsell, about 70% of that falls to net profit. That's right, 70% falls to net profit. And one of the things that happened to us is one of my stores was booked out 2 months in advance. We couldn't fit another car in sideways. But what we could do is we could upsell as many of the ROs that are already in there. So think about it. Look in your shop right now. If you're looking at all the vehicles in your shop and you could increase every RO by $300 or $400, what would that mean to your business right now, right? That's profound. So what we want to do is get really good at doing upsells. When you're checking that vehicle in, make sure to offer it to a customer. Use scarcity, use urgency. These are powerful tools that will instantly grow your profits. Okay guys, I hope you got a lot of value out of upsells, and what you want to do is start getting your staff engaged where they can help customers. An upsell is an opportunity to help a customer. Look, you're not selling a customer, right? Customers hate to be sold, but they love to buy. So give them a buying experience that is helpful, not salesy, and that will go a long way to help your business. Thanks again guys for sitting in on this. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. We'll talk soon.